Now let's have a look at the new features only available in Flash Professional 8. First off, we have new custom easing controls. In previous versions of Flash, we had control over animation. Say, for example, if we wanted to move a ball from one side of the screen to the other, we could make the ball start moving very slowly and then speed up and finish quickly, or vice versa. But that was about all we could do. Now in Flash 8, we have more control over this. Let's hop over to the Flash authoring application, and I'll show you this in action. Here we have a motion tween that starts with this keyframe here. If we select this keyframe and open the Properties panel, you'll see that we have an easing value here. Now this has always been in Flash, and we can ease an animation out, meaning that it will finish slowly, or in, where it will start slowly. But now we have an Edit button. Click this, and we have a graphical representation of our animation. At the moment, this is a straight line. It will happen at a constant speed. However, we can add some custom points. Drag this line around, and now this animation will start fairly normally, but then it will slow down and even go backwards. Then it'll pick up again and finish normally at the end. We'll cover this in depth later on in this course, but this is a very cool new feature. And next we have one of the coolest new features in Flash 8 Professional. This is graphics filters, or effects. For years, most graphic design applications have allowed us to quickly apply effects like glow, or blur, or drop shadows. But Flash has never let us do this. At least, never let us do this quickly. There's always been ways around it, but they're time-consuming and sometimes frustrating. But now, we can add these very, very quickly. To demonstrate, back to the Flash authoring application, and say we wanted to blur this text here that says New Features in Flash 8. All we have to do is select it, open the Filters panel, and add a blur filter. And we can set parameters here. Nice and easy. Next, another huge new feature is blending. Again, most graphic design applications have long enabled us to apply advanced blending modes. And what this means is, when you stack objects, you can apply a blending mode to the top object, and the color of the top object and also the brightness or darkness will affect the appearance of objects below it. It may sound complicated, but it's not in practice, and it allows us to create advanced compositing very, very easily. Next, we have bitmap smoothing. This improves the appearance of bitmap images when we resize them. In the past, when we resized bitmap images to either very large or very small, they would appear a bit distorted. This improves that. And it also improves the consistency of the appearance of bitmaps between the authoring tool and the player. That is, what you see when you're authoring your movie is going to be a lot more like what you'll see in an exported version. Next, Flash 8 gives us improved text anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing is a method to remove jaggy edges on curved portions of text. Say the bottom of this G here. And Flash 8 gives us improved ways to do this. It gives us a few different options that we can choose. Next, we have a brand new video encoder. This is a separate application that comes with Flash 8 Professional that allows us to quickly and easily convert almost any video into the FLV format, or Flash Video. It also allows batch processing of video files. And again, we're going to touch on this later on in the course. Finally, last but not least, Flash 8 allows video alpha channel support. Alpha channel is transparency in video, and in the past we never had this. So now we can have video with transparent or semi-transparent areas overlaid over graphic objects in our Flash movies, and the transparent areas will show what's beneath it. We've never been able to do this before, so it's another great new feature. And that takes care of all the new features in Flash 8.